Alright, so Raheem here, aka T, and today we are doing the fuel pump replacement on a 99 Ford Mustang. Right now, I'm under the car, got it jacked up, supported on stands, and I'm trying to pull out the hangers for the fuel tank because Ford decided in their infinite wisdom to put the fuel pump in the tank. So you have to drop the tank. And since this car hasn't had the tank dropped in a while, the bolts are rusty as all get out. So I'm pulling the bolts out so I can drop the tank. You want to support the tank because, you know, tanks are usually too heavy for one person to just drop by themselves. So when you pull the bolts out, make sure your sensor line is unclipped before you drop the tank and that your fuel line is unclipped so you don't break your fuel lines. So you want this unclipped, and there is a sensor in the back of the trunk here that you want unclipped. And there are 3 bolts to drop the hangers. One here and one there.
There's no Joey.
I do not know Joey. I don't know Joey.
All right, explain that.
Right? Okay, so I got one bolt out. Now I gotta work on the other bolt. But before I do so, I will disconnect the fuel line. And, you know, you want to make sure there's no fuel in the line. You also want to pop your negative lead off the battery terminal so you don't fry any of your internals or your computer. So, damn it, I need a fuel line disconnect. So, you don't want rust in your mouth. But there's a pinch crimp that you pinch 2 sides together and then you work it back. Hopefully I got both sides pinched. I do not. Big fingers, man. Trying to keep this rust out of my face. See that big flaky rust?
Spring pin just fell and almost hit me.
Where did that come from?
Fell from up there somewhere.
Oh, please don't tell me my fuel filter spring came up. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to find that spot. It's off. Alright, so you work it off and to catch any errant fuel that might come out, which there is none. So that wire, that's off. It's disconnected from the sensor in the back, and now I'll just work out this other bolt, and when it's out, I'll get back to you with the next step. Alright, so I got the fuel tank dropped. You know, to get to the fuel pump, there are 6 little bolts that are 8 millimeters. Take those 6 bolts out to remove the fuel pump. There's one more line out to pull off after we get these 6 bolts out. And you just need a quick disconnect tool and a couple of tugs and it should come off. So, you know, 6 bolts out and the fuel filter will come free. The fuel pump will come free. And again, this is a 99 Ford Mustang V6. Little bolts, 6 of them. just gotta relieve the pressure. Should be able to just pop it right out. There will be gas. Oh shit. Gas back in the damn tank. There's your fuel pump. Oh.